Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. Okay, peace fam. Welcome back to my channel. It's just Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Skitlanta streets. Now we coming over here to the Newburger Williams residence. I call it Newburger Williams Way. And as we go down this street, we see that they had a thing last night. I wanted to cover this today. I watched the skits with, the conversation between Bethany and Larry regarding Lynette, because they found out recently that, Lynette offered a safe space, a haven for Brooke. So in case she ever stressed out going through something, she won't be wandering the streets trying to find somewhere to stay. She can stay at her house. She has the room. We know Lynette lives by herself. Well, Bethany, of course, had a problem with that. She wanted Larry to invite her over. Lynette felt like, for what? I don't answer to her. I mean, she's 18. She want to come stay with me. She can stay with me. But of course, Larry, in true Larry fashion, obliged to Bethany to ask Lynette. Lynette came by. They had some words before it ended. Lynette, it was what it was. They going back and forth, same old crap. Lynette like, listen, you want another reason for some more stitches? I'll give you some. So she was like, okay, here go the threats. I obliged before letting my father talk you out of going to jail and dropping the charges. This is the least you could do for me. She don't have to explain to you anything, Bethany. Because at the end of the day, if I offer something to her, she can do it. Shara and Larry don't even have a whole lot to say if this is a choice that, they're not forcing her to go to school. Telling her she got to work. She ain't found a job yet. Gave her back her car. So what are we saying here? She want to go stay with Lynette. Go stay with Lynette. Whatever. You ain't going to school. It is what it is. Lynette can have her if that's what she want. Less stress for them. But of course, Shara should be the one to take her in like Larry offered. Brooke, that's your mother. Get closer. But she can't have her way. She know that Shara will be 2 seconds from yoking her up like she did Destiny, and she don't want to hear that. She's spoiled, privileged, and gets her way with you, Larry. So bottom line is, of course she want to stay with you. Why not? You the one who spoiled her and have her in the position that she's in today. Thanks to you. Privilege, poor attitude. I really don't like Brooke like that anymore. I really don't. The attitude with her calling around for a job and telling the people, how much do you get paid? $20 at least. No, no. And you're not getting paid every week. Every 2 weeks. She can't even hold on for the people to get back to her. Like, you calling a store. They're busy. You're calling a business. So if they put you on hold, you rolling your eyes, sucking your teeth like they supposed to jump because Brooke Williams is calling. Girl, bye. The audacity of this girl and the attitude, so snooty, uppity, and this entitled is so disgusting to me. It really is. And as annoying as the twins are, with they crazy loud behinds, I could deal with them fools before I can deal with Brooke right now. I just can't stand it. So let her go. Shara don't want her. Shara is a weekend mama. Shara acts like she always keeps an attitude, act like you're bothering her every time Larry wants to speak to her to deal with something. With Brooke, she's always obnoxious too, always got a problem, but she's sweet when it comes to taking Larry's money. When is Larry gonna find out Dre back in the picture? When is Brooke gonna find that out? All these gaps in between when she sees Dre and now. I want her to find out about Dre so he can cut Shara Raggedy Tail off. So right now, to me, Lynette, she's more motherly to Brooke than even Shara. Seriously, I'm not even feeling Shara that much like that no more. Even though she's Brooke's mom, she's been a little raggedy. I told y'all already. I'm not gonna revisit that. Told y'all how I felt about Shara and how she's been moving, and I broke that down with why I feel the way that I did differently from in the beginning. Now that we know a little bit more about Shara and seeing a little bit more on how Shara moves, not feeling her. So now, here we go after Lynette has left. And a little argument last night. Now, Bethany goes off on Larry for no reason. And Larry laughs. Why? What else is new? But let's see what they got to say.
Exactly how I thought it was going to go.
Well, it went opposite of how I wanted it to go.
Well, how you want things to
Well,
go.
how did you want it to go?
Really gonna go two
What?
separate things.
Her to tell her she not welcome?
You said bring Leno here. I figured out what's gonna happen. So I sat there and watched that thing unfold the way it did.
Well, you saw me be calm as a cucumber in the beginning and ask questions and truly ask them in a calm manner to try and get what I needed to get. And you saw her be sly and throw shady remarks at me. And
she get what you put down. She gives
the way
what
I
you
thought.
give.
Like I said, not good. It didn't end good at all.
Well,
you know what,
all
Bethany?
I can say is that when, lunatic Lynette has her underlying motives trying to get...
She's not what underlying motive? You just can't control everything, Bethany. And that's her problem. She wants to control. She can't control Lynette. Lynette don't go to the beat of Bethany's drum. Oh, weak Larry do, though. He wants to sit up there and constantly make himself miserable. Where's the divorce? All I want to know, all I want to see is court with Lynette testifying under this against this chick right here, and I want to see divorce papers. But it doesn't. Larry has failed us yet again, y'all. Brooke is not leaving. She's grown, Larry. She don't want to go to college. Why are you not filing for divorce? Because Brooke is still in the house? What is it? Do you want Brooke to go with Lynette, Larry, so you can file the papers against this one? Why are you still with her? Why have you not contacted that attorney to file a paper? That's all I want to know. I'm so sick of Larry lying and playing games. I'm just so sick of him not sticking by what he needs to do. And now she's a lunatic. She's no more than a lunatic than you. All the name calling. Here we go. Here we go.
Your daughter, my stepdaughter, to move in with her because she's wanting to get under my skin because she knows it's going to hurt.
Wow.
So what?
She did that for you.
She ain't do that for you.
Lunatic Lynette.
She is lunatic Lynette.
Oh my God.
She does everything she can
so
when she has any way to get under my skin to do something.
Don't you think that's wow? Why
Brooke, everything revolves around
It's
Bethany.
not always about me.
You got a name call. You got to be ready. You got to talk bad about people when they don't fit your narrative, Bethany.
Yep.
You call her
It's
lunatic
not
Lynette. That is Lynette, not lunatic Lynette, because she can call you Blabber and Bethany because you talk a lot.
She could. I do talk a lot. You know what? And I could call you Lazy Larry because I take care of everything in this house. But there's no...
Now you laid up in the bed right now.
Yeah, because I had surgery to try and fix my health.
Okay.
Per the doctor's, suggestions.
The thing is this. Your health, you and Lynette, is a distant second to my daughter. My daughter is 18. If she wants to go stay with Lynette, there's nothing you, me, or Charlotte can do about it because she's an adult now.
And over my debt, no.
And what?
So
Over what?
the problem is, Larry,
Over your dead body.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you said, so I was going to say, where's the
I
proof?
was thinking it. But here's the thing, I would rather go get another job at freaking Waffle House or the dollar store where we can't even get Brooke to walk to get a job.
Right.
And pay for an apartment for her and pay for every one of her bills than for her to go and stay with Lynette because I know it.
Are you sick right now? Well, I agree with you but she need to walk down to the Waffle House or somewhere. If it's in walking distance, she can do it. But old lazy entitled Brooke is not gonna do that. She got a car that y'all letting her use. So of course, Miss Prima Donna ain't walking nowhere for no job. She can't even be put on hold to get questions answered. But anywho, for you to sit up there and say that you would walk to these places for her to get a job, that you would pay for an apartment for Brooke to stay in, that you would lay out the red carpet and do all this for Brooke, for her not to stay with Lynette. This woman is absolutely twisted and she's sick, and she has that much hatred in her heart. And she despises Lynette that much. I think she's starting to despise her more than Shara. That she would do all that just so Brooke won't stay with Lynette because she think it's against her when she made that offer. You not that important, Bethany. Nobody is staying awake thinking about you. Girl, you nowhere near that special. For somebody to lose sleep over you, thinking about you that bad to piss you off. That's your twisted thinking. And at the end of the day, Bethany, she needs some help. This woman is straight up psychotic. And this is just more toxicity, more venom she's spilling on Larry and his family. And Larry laughs it off, but Larry, you stay there. And you know what? Right now, this storyline is draining because there's no progress. We got, Brooke pining over Isaiah. The foolishness is not going to college. Shara we ain't seen her in a few days because she could care less. She working, doing what she do. Don't bother her. Basically, with Shara, don't bother her with nothing. If Brooke ain't going to school, she ain't doing what she telling her to do, then she ain't got nothing else to say. Leave her alone. Lynette is at least trying, but Lynette ain't no safe space to go. This girl is spoiled and entitled. Ain't like she need a safe place to run to. The spoiled brat don't like what's going on, so she runs to you. Oh, you need to see just how Brooke really is. And maybe you can get some sense on her on how life goes, because she has a way of talking to Brooke where Brooke receives it better. And it's not totally all on Brooke's fault. I got to give that credit because to a certain extent it's all not her fault, because it's what she's seen, what she's heard, and how she was raised to make her the way that she is today. So we can't forget that. But Bethany, you're not that important.
That she would be safe and that everything would be taken care of.
First of all, to get another job, you got to have a job.
I do have a job.
You don't have a job.
I do have a job.
You don't got a job, and Charlotte told you that.
And he brought Charlotte in to take your place.
You still don't understand because you only heard what you wanted to hear.
Understand something. Now, you said you'd rather do all this to make sure Brooke is safe. Brooke ain't safe in this house when her stepmom calls her a hoe. That's not safe.
Thank you.
Brooke is not safe when you get in her face and call her a lazy bum.
Okay.
Brooke is
Okay, yeah, but she the best stepmother. But she said all this. She has demeaned her mother. She has demeaned Lynette. She has downplayed and called lazy and calling her own father names. Brooke has seen a lot of mess because of Bethany. That's why Brooke has turned into Little Bethany, basically. Little Bethany. So, what are you saying? You the best stepmother in the world? I don't think so, boo.
It's not safe when you berate her for being who she is.
Wait. When I called her a lazy bum, you were sitting there laughing. You were sitting there going along with me. You were sitting there laughing.
Because you know why? I'm the stepmom. Like, you got stepmom of the year, and you call my daughter. That is funny to me that you say I'm a good stepmom and you're not.
Now it's not okay, but at the time it was okay.
No, it was funny.
See, you are just as bipolar as you call me.
No, you need pills.
Oh, okay. I need pills.
Yes.
You have PTSD.
You know what?
It's fine. I don't want
got
to talk
pills.
anymore.
Brooke go
I would rather end this conversation.
than you.
Nice.
Yup.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Don't want to hear anymore.
I do too.
I'm done listening to
if
you.
you were a
I'm
real
going to have
mother-
selective hearing right now and
If
not
you were
hear
a real
any
mother,
words.
we wouldn't
Any
have
words.
a problem.
I am a real mother. We had a child together.
Oh, God.
Get out of here. Right now,
Don't
Larry.
wash your stitches.
Get out of here.
Hold on.
Right now.
She gonna end up back in the hospital.
Now.
Hold on.
I'm warning you.
I don't want you to bleed over my bed.
I'm warning you right now.
Oh.
Get out of this room.
Is that a threat?
Right now, Larry.
A threat?
Right now.
Oh, you so cute when you threaten me. Oh, that's so nice. Your face turned red. Calm down.
Larry do not care about this woman. I don't know why he don't put us all out of our misery and divorce her, please. Now she's a joke. He laughs. It's just horrible. It's just so unhealthy to go through this. He really just laughs her off. He don't care if she pop her stitches. Just don't mess up my bed. The fact that you with a woman who is your wife and you say, I don't want you bleeding on my bed, which says that you don't care if she pops her stitches or she's hurt, may need to go back to the hospital, injured herself. Just don't mess up your bed. I'd rather you rather her with your ex than with your wife, which I don't blame you. I'm not saying I blame you, but it just goes to how bad this marriage is and why you need to leave. Because to feel this way about a woman where your bed is more important than her health, that's horrible. Even with Bethany, that's horrible. to say and to laugh at her, and you two lost a child that this affects her to this day. She's trying to make up through Brooke for the loss of you and her child. She has not gotten over this. The way she yelled and went crazy. I am a real mother, because she had a child at one time which made her a mother, but she lost it. And so this is why she is so much into my stepdaughter, my stepdaughter, my stepdaughter, because she's trying to fill a void through Brooke for the loss of her child that she still has not healed from. Bethany has so much unhealed trauma from childhood and being overweight to dealing with her insecurities of Lynette and Shara. And then, with the child she lost, and now that this just triggered her, and he laughed it off about the loss of their child and the fact that, oh, you upset and laughing, and then don't bleed out, you rip your stitches, just don't mess up my bed. That's bad. That's really ugly, and it's a sign that time is up for them and long past this marriage and how it needs to be over. This is just a sad situation, and she needs some real therapy, because there's a lot of healing that her surgery and removing this skin and all that is not going to change. It's not going to change how you are on the inside, because you're working only on the outside. Bethany needs help. She's a bit much. Larry, this is over. When are you gonna follow through and serving them papers? I'm done. Are y'all done? Long done. Let me know what y'all think about this. And what Bethany is still harboring from the loss of their child. And Larry, just what he said and how he laughing this off like it's a joke. And how he's more into protecting his bed than his own wife's health. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace, and we out.